Gears of War E-Day is the prequel fans have been eagerly waiting for. It's a third-person shooter that throws you back 14 years before the first game, right into the chaos of Emergence Day, the day the Locust Horde first attacked. The Coalition is bringing the series back to its darker, more survival horror vibes, capturing the panic and terror of that first invasion of Serra. You'll take on the role of a younger Marcus Phoenix, teaming up with a young Dom Santiago, both just coming back from war and unprepared for the underground nightmare that's about to hit. Built on Unreal Engine 5, the game aims to be a visual treat for the new generation of cover shooters, with improved lighting and graphics. By diving into the origin story, the developers are focusing on the deep friendship and emotional struggles between Marcus and Dom, mixing in the signature chainsaw Lancer action amid a desperate and catastrophic backdrop. They're also reworking the classic third-person gameplay to make movement and shooting feel heavy and satisfying. Set for a release in 2026, the big challenge will be balancing the tone. The game needs to combine the classic Gears action with a deeper horror and distance itself from the latter titles. Get ready for an intense, next-gen cover shooter experience as you dive into the very first day of the apocalypse. From the folks who brought us Hitman comes a fresh take on the world's most famous spy. 007 First Light tells the story of a 26-year-old James Bond as he fights to earn his 00 status and gets his license to kill. This game is a mix of third-person action and stealth shooting, featuring IO Interactive's signature creative approach and Glacier Tech, which means you'll explore detailed levels that allow for various ways to complete missions, whether you want to be sneaky, go in guns blazing, or improvise your way through. A cool new feature is the Instinct mechanic, which captures Bond's quick thinking so you can lure enemies, bluff your way out of tricky situations, or focus during combat. The fight mechanics are all about being fast and smooth, reflecting Bond's careful use of force, and the game combines precise shooting with dramatic melee moves. Plus, you'll get to use gadgets from Q-Branch, whether it's hacking locks or pulling off high-stakes distractions. Mark your calendars for March 27th, 2026, because that's when the game drops. The big challenge is keeping that cinematic vibe while giving players freedom of choice. Bond games need to deliver top-notch production and thrilling moments like high-speed chases and epic shootouts, so they will have to find the right balance between those action-packed scenes and their proven sandbox gameplay. High-stakes extraction meets elemental chaos. Exoborn is a cool third-person extraction shooter set in a wild, stormy world. It's a shooting game where you jump into the wrecked open world of Colton County, USA to hunt for loot, craft gear, and battle it out. The main feature is the Exo-Rig, a customizable power suit available in different classes like the Tough Kodiak or the Speedy Kestrel. These suits give you unique abilities, vertical movement, and a big strategic edge. What really stands out is the crazy dynamic weather system. The Earth has turned into a chaotic battlefield with unpredictable events like huge tornadoes, apocalyptic storms, and lightning strikes that can either save you or spell doom. The game's challenge will be finding the right balance to keep things fun and fair. Extraction shooters can be tricky to balance between PvE and PvP, and the big random storms have to be managed just right so they add excitement without becoming annoying. Plus, there's a 20-minute timer that, when it runs out, reveals your location to everyone else, cranking up the tension for a final showdown. The game is set to come out sometime in late 2025 or early 2026. From the creators of Returnal comes Saros, a twin-stick-inspired third-person bullet hell game focused on movement and dodging. You play as Arjun Devraj, a Soltari enforcer on the constantly shifting colony of Carcosa under a mysterious eclipse. Housemarque has refined their formula with a permanent progression system. While dying resets your run, you'll come back stronger with suit and ability upgrades. The combat features smooth dodges and high jumps, along with the Soltari shield to absorb projectiles and power up your weapons. The game combines neoclassicism and Italian futurism for its visuals. Scheduled for release on March 20th, 2026, the challenge lies in accessibility. Housemarque games are tough, so it's crucial that the difficulty and fast-paced visuals are clear enough to avoid overwhelming players with all the projectiles. If you want a shooter that tests your reflexes and offers a high skill ceiling, this sci-fi adventure is for hardcore gamers. Survive the Multiverse in Dark Light Survivor, a unique roguelike that shifts perspectives on the fly. As a dark hunter aboard the Phantom train, you'll explore a post-apocalyptic cyberpunk world filled with terrifying creatures. Customize your character and gear up as you scavenge for armor and weapons while facing tough challenges across different dimensions. The camera dynamically switches between close-up third-person for precise aiming and a strategic top-down view when swarmed, requiring quick tactical changes. Set to release in the fourth quarter of 2025 or early 2026, the game aims to blend these camera styles into a cohesive experience. If you're looking for a shooter that challenges your spatial awareness and tactical thinking, get ready to jump between dimensions. The legendary Dinosaur Hunter is back with Turok Origins, a gritty new co-op adventure. This upcoming third-person shooter focuses on intense combat against dinosaurs, hostile creatures, and rival factions in a wild, lost world. Players can expect customizable weapons and a first-person option for those who prefer it. Developed by Saber Interactive, Turok Origins aims to bring back the thrill of the original series while emphasizing multiplayer gameplay. A standout feature is the DNA Powers system, allowing players to extract DNA from enemies to unlock new powers and upgrade skills in real time. Set to release in 2026, the game faces the challenge of transitioning from a beloved solo FPS to a co-op shooter while keeping old fans happy with classic weapons like the explosive bolt-action rifle. So we will have to wait and see if Turok is truly back. Black State looks like an exciting single-player third-person shooter with a gripping story and amazing visuals. Set in a dark, dystopian future, you'll play as a hero summoned by secret scientists called the Architects to save captives and uncover the truth behind a cataclysmic event. The game promises beautiful graphics and features real-time door mechanics for seamless level transitions without loading screens. Combat will include a diverse range of weapons, gadgets, and over 100 cinematic kill moves against relentless Robosapiens and elite humans. Though the release date is still to be announced, the team faces a big challenge in delivering on their ambitious technical goals. If you're into cinematic single-player shooters with jaw-dropping graphics, this is definitely one to keep an eye on. So, which of these cinematic third-person shooters are you most excited to play? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the best games coming soon. See you next time.